Hi, this is Ed Davis from Deering Middle School in West Warwick, and I'm going to be talking about Gravit Designer. That has become one of my favorite Chrome apps. I'm using it on Chromebooks instead of Adobe Illustrator because of the obvious cost considerations. Gravit Designer is free. As you can see, it's in my app tray, and I am going to open it. The nice thing about having it in the app tray, if a district does that, is it syncs with Google Drive. Now, because of that, we do not need to make a Gravit Designer account. We simply X off. As you can see on the left side, we have the menu that will allow you to open from your computer or open from the Gravit Cloud. And here we have some standard templates. Usually what I do is have my kids start off with something like 800 pixels, 600 pixels, and we click Create. Now, as I said, Gravit is a great vector drawing program. If we look across the top, we have the standard menus. Of note, on the edit menu, you can go to settings and you can choose either the dark theme or the light theme. Okay. When I am showing stuff on the board, I usually like to use the dark theme. It's has a little more contrast and is easier on the eyes, and you can see the canvas clearly. You do open it up right away over here, and we have all these properties, dialog boxes. We can change the color. You don't want a solid color. We can go to a linear gradient. You can click and change the colors involved in the gradients. We have radial, angular, and texture fill. As I said, over here we have some modify options, basic view options, and a help file. Over to the left there are layers. Okay, a bunch of libraries. I usually don't like my kids using the libraries, but they're good if you're doing something that requires you getting it done fast. You can simply drag. We have fill. We have border. You can spin the object by grabbing onto the handle and rotation handle, and we have the bounding box. If you hold shift, it will keep it constrain the proportions. And as you can see, we have a lot of icons for tools. Here is a drop down pointer, sub-select lasso menu. You have basic shapes. Then these shapes give you a little more options than the actual library does. Text, insert a picture. We have some of the flip and rotate tools. Group, complex shapes, move to front, move to back. And as you can see, for a program that is free, Gravit gives you a nice set of tools to work with. In particular, I really like the compound shape tools. As you can see, once you have two objects selected, we can go union, subtract, intersect, difference, really similar to the Pathfinder tool in Adobe Illustrator. And we're going to go File, Save to File if we want to save it to our Google Drive, and we have some nice export options if we want to turn it into an image that can be put into a Google Doc or a slideshow or a Microsoft PowerPoint show. So that's the basic desktop and some of the tools in Gravit Designer. They also have Gravit Plex, which is a little similar to the old Microsoft Publisher. And now that Gravit is being owned by Corel, I'm sure there's going to be some great updates coming along for this really handy program that works great on a Chromebook. Thanks, and I'll be coming back with some more tutorials on how to draw shapes, complex shapes, and use a lot of the tools.